and welcome to About Last Night. I'm Felicity Cross, Deputy TV Editor at The Sun, and I'm here to tell you exactly what I thought of this evening's I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, as the ITV juggernaut returns to TV screens after a year away, and we're all really excited about it.
Welcome back to Australia. Here we are, we're finally back, and what a lineup we have got for you this year.
Let's start with the trials. Now, when I spoke to the executive producers this week, they told us that they were looking to be bigger, better, larger, scarier than ever. So were they? So we were there with the high building again. It's not I'm a Celebrity without that high building. Does that matter? They'd thrown a new format into the mix with the pole position trial, and it worked. It did look scarier. It was something new to look at, and it certainly brought out the best in those celebs that took it on. Danielle came out of that trial looking so impressive. She was visibly shaking. Whether that would have happened with Walk the Plank, I don't know. I personally think that after last year, when Babatunde Alice refused to do the trial, and on the very first trial said, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, producers knew they needed to change things up, because that's kind of endgame, isn't it? If someone refuses to do the very first trial, it doesn't get much better than that in terms of TV terms. So they needed to change it up. I feel like it worked. There was little moments where it felt like it could have felt scarier. You know, the pole could have started turning. There could have been ways to really up the ante. I feel like with the invent of things like Squid Games and the fact we're having Squid Games, the challenge coming up, everything is just, as I say, bigger and better, but also to the point where it looks cruel. Maybe we expect a little bit more of that from I'm a Celebrity, and a stationary pole at the top of the building just doesn't seem that scary anymore. But that's probably our problem, not theirs. Elsewhere, we had a skydive. Some people do that for fun. And we had Josie, Nigel and Nella. Now, hats off to Josie. She got in there, didn't she? Her head was in that barrel of muck. Brilliant. I already am obsessed with Josie. She's one of my favourites to win.
Big snake on his way to you. What do you mean? Yeah, no, it's on his way. What do you mean it's on his way? What do you mean it's on his way? Oh my God.
I came into this not knowing who Nella was, but I already want to watch her TikToks. She, it's giving, as she said, it's giving hilarious. So we'll see how that goes down with viewers. Could be a bit annoying. Nigel trying with the inspirational pep talk straight away. So again, we'll see how that goes down. And then we had the new Temple of Doom trial. Again, it felt like it could have given us more. The set was gorgeous. It was a new format, offered us something new, but was it actually that difficult? Was it actually that scary? I'm not sure. So I'm already obsessed with Josie, as we know, and there are a couple of the other campmates which are already on my radar. Nick Pickard, an everyman, already with the quote of the series.
I had no idea when I woke up this morning I would be skydiving with Britney Spears' sister. I mean, come on.
Saying what we all thought. So loved him. Also really enjoyed Sam Thompson. I don't know if it's going to start to grate, but that golden retriever energy, it's just the kind of thing you sometimes need on those days where things get a bit boring. So we'll see how that goes. Shout out also to Nigel Farage and his red trousers. I know by the time that I finish talking to you today, there will be memes online of those red trousers pulled right up to his nipples. Stunning. But it has to be said right now, the stars of the show, rightly so, were Ant and Dec. They were just back on top form. Right straight in there with a joke about GB News. You just know that's going to be one of the ones that they like to keep coming back to with Keith and Linda and the two viewers. They already had a couple of throwbacks of that in that one episode, and stunning. Same situation with Brian Spears, the most famous of the Spears family. They're just so good at that kind of pithy, gentle ribbing aside. It's never that mean, it's never rude, it's never offensive. There's a reason why they are the safe kings of entertainment telly, and they just delivered again and again, giggling away in the background of trials, both looking like they're having the time of their lives. You know, in a day of people moaning about work, they just love this job, and it's lovely to see. So lots more of that, please. More of the running jokes, more of the fun, and let's keep things going into episode 2.